What's up, guys? Tech and Tyler, and today I have another Halloween item for you, which is this 1970s era, I believe, Halloween light bulb from General Electric. Now, I think this is pretty unique for the idea of it because of the fact that, well, one, it's Halloween related, and two, just the overall design idea that they did for it. So, if we take a look at the front of it here, we can see the bulb right here in the center of the packaging. It says GE Halloween light bulb. Has different pictures of ideas that you can use for it, such as use on porch, children's rooms, living room. And if we flip it over to the side, it has this design on it. And if we flip it over to the other side, it's the same thing, but this bulb has two different faces on it, which is pretty unique. So one side has a happy face where the other side has a sad face. And so either direction you put it, up or down, allows the faces to still be shown. And on the other side, it's the same thing here. But it's also got some words down on the bottom here. And as you can see, it says it's only 25 watts. So it's not going to be that bright of a bulb, just a nice glow for it to be, Halloween. But it says on the bottom here, greet your trick-or-treaters with lighted Halloween fun. The GE Halloween light bulb is designed for base up or base down position. Just screw it into a porch lights, or table lamps. At the flick of a switch, the ghoulish glow appears to surprise friends and family. Great for parties too. So it's definitely a, novelty bulb for sure. But I think it's really cool though. I like the packaging of it. It's very nice and simple for what it is, but also really cool because of the fact that, it's Halloween. So I bought this brand new years ago at a antique shop about an hour away from me. And when I saw it, I just had to get this because these are pretty neat and also pretty, not common to come across. You can find some online and stuff like that, but to be able to get it in person local to me was pretty cool. And I've only ever taken this out once and tested it, and it did work. So, which is good. But I believe it to be new old stock for sure because it doesn't seem like it has any darkening in the bulb or anything like that. And not to mention, too, like the base is very clean looking right here. It's got some like rubber band residue or something from manufacturing. It might be some of the cement that holds the bulb down stuck to the bottom of it. But I mean, it's brand new, so it's pretty unique. So let me get this out of the box here, which I like these older designs that GE did with these boxes where it's just a flip open like that, where you just pop it open and boom, there's the bulb. So I'm gonna be really careful with this. Let me get some of this dust off of here because this has been sitting for a minute. But yeah, if we look on this side here, it's got the frowny face, and this side here it's got the happier looking face. But if you flip it upside down, it's now the frowny face, and the other side is the happy face. So it's a really neat idea that GE did. If we take a look here, we have an etch that says GE 25 watt. So overall, this bulb is a very, very unique bulb. I never knew these existed until I came across it, and I'm really happy I did come across it just because of the fact that it's just super, super cool. So let me grab a lamp really quickly, and that way we can test this out and you'll be able to see what it looks like when it's darker down here. So let me grab a lamp really quickly and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have it in a lamp. So before I turn the lights off, let's just have a look at it with the light turned on. And as you can tell, it's very orange for sure, but it's not too bright. Like on camera it might look dimmer than in person, but let me turn off the lights real quick and we can get a better look at it. But for it being 25 watts, it's, decently bright, but not harsh bright. It's just a really nice, orange glow that lights up the area that it sits around. I'd probably say it's like if you were to, have just another normal 25 watt orange bulb. It might be a smidge brighter looking just because they're, smaller, whereas this is a globe type bulb. I'm never good with remembering the codes and stuff for the bulbs or the specifications of everything, but I know this is a globe bulb. Like, you would see these bulbs kind of more common in like vanity lights and stuff like that from probably like the 70s, 80s, even the 90s, and even to the 2000s and stuff like that. So it's just a basic, you know, globe bulb, just 25 watts with a painted design of a pumpkin on it. But it's still really unique though for what it is. I give GE props for how they used to make really cool just stuff for back then, and also novelty items such as this. So, but that's the side with the happy face. So if I flip it over, it's the frowny face. Now I do wish they kind of had something in this area here. Like, I kind of wish the pumpkin design actually went all the way around the bulb. I feel like that would have been kind of, you know, cooler. So that way it fills it in and it's not just a bunch of dead space of just the orange, and you know, it's just the one little circular spot on the bulb. But either way, it's still pretty neat. I think it's a really cool design and idea, and I'm a really big fan of Halloween stuff. Like in the last video that I did of the Halloween box full of lights that I picked up, I'm always looking for stuff that's Halloween related, especially the older stuff. So I got all sorts of like blow mold pumpkins that are the miniature ones that I keep up, like just as display items because they're cool, and then also just strands of pumpkin lights and all sorts of stuff like that. And I decorate each year for Halloween and all that. So I love the older Halloween stuff, just like the older Christmas stuff. So I always try to look for that stuff. I don't have as much Halloween stuff as I do Christmas because the Halloween stuff is a little harder to find. Um, Especially just particular items that I try to look for around the time era, or just in general. There's only so many designs I like for particular items and such, so it's a little difficult trying to find certain items. But usually, if I do find something cool Halloween, I try to pick it up, and this is definitely one of the things that I think was super cool that I found and picked up. So let me get the light turned back on here. But yeah, just wanted to make a little video just showing this off as another video for the month of October, since we are getting close to the end of October already, which is crazy. These months in this year have definitely flown by pretty quickly. Soon enough, you know, in a like literally couple weeks it's going to be November, and the next thing you know, Christmas, and then the year's going to change. So yeah, everything's going by pretty quickly. But yeah, just wanted to make another video of a Halloween item that's pretty unique. I might have a couple more videos I'll post of some other Halloween items as well, so stay tuned for those. But definitely in December, when it's Christmas time, I'm going to be definitely posting some videos of some really cool Christmas items and talking about those and the restorations of some of them, and just the history behind them, or the uniqueness of them. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, just wanted to show off this cool little pumpkin bulb, and just think it's a really cool little item here. I'll tell you one thing, it definitely gets quite hot for it only being 25 watts. So but this is an item that I'm never going to really use per se. It's going to be a shelf item, especially since I have the original box for it here. It's not going to get used. It's just going to be a decorative item to put on a shelf, just like a whole bunch of other stuff I have. But yeah, anyway though, yeah, just I hope you liked the video. Keep a lookout for others, and until next time, thank you.